Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video I'm going to be testing and reviewing Masterson's Car Care Wash and Shine Shampoo. This is probably one of the more premium shampoos that we're going to be looking at on our Amazon Soap Fest. And in fact, I would say this may be, I've never used this before, but it may be more in the chemical guys category of premium shampoos. The dilution ratio is the same as most of the chemical guys. It's 1 ounce to 5 gallons of water. But because we've been consistent with all of our other tests, we'll be using our MTM Submachine gun style foam gun. We'll be using 10 ounces of water with 2 ounces of the Masterson's to check the foaming ability. And then we'll switch to our hem bucket test, and we'll be using 3 ounces of the Masterson's to 3 gallons of water. Now this shampoo, oddly enough, is one of the few that actually says works in direct sunlight. Most all shampoos you can use in direct sunlight. It's not going to ruin your paint. The problem is a lot of times it will just be hard to get off. I do know that the Adams shampoos that they sell say that you can use it on a hot car in direct sunlight, blah blah blah. It is better to use it on a cool car in the shade, but sometimes that's just not the case. Now, the weather outside, it's a little windy. I've waited. This is more of an afternoon shot, which some people like. It's about 65 degrees outside. It's cold to me. I don't like it that cold, but we're still going to do the test anyway. Hopefully this is going to turn out to be a really, really good car soap. I have high hopes for it, and I'm going to find out exactly just the same as you guys are going to find out. You know what? I'm running my mouth way too much. Let's go foam this car.
Once again, this car has got tons of sap on it. A lot of bug guts.
Alright, I've got 10 ounces of warm water and 2 ounces of our Masterson's. Let's see how this foams.
Alright, well, the foam, as you can see, it didn't come out real smooth. It is extremely thick. Not much lubrication in there at all. It's a very, very, very tight and small, dense cell structure. There are a few, I guess we could say medium cells in there, but as a general rule, it looks like the foam is very dense. There's not any scent to this that I can smell, although it is a little bit windy out. So we're going to let this sit for 6 minutes and see what amount of foam is left after that time. It is partly cloudy, so the sun may come in or out, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here we are at the 6-minute mark, and I'm going to say we've got about 60% or so left on the side. It is thinning out some. Since I turned the camera off after I foamed it, the sunshine had not come out. It's still behind the clouds. We do still have a fair amount left on the hood, the top, and the windshield. I think some of that is due to the temperature. As we get on into the colder months, the foam will tend to not evaporate as quick as if it were in the summer, so always keep that in mind. Alright, so let's go ahead and rinse this off and see if the Masterson's rinse is clean, and also if it will remove any of our sealant protection. Alright, so we went ahead and rinsed off our foam, and it looks like there is absolutely no degradation of our Adams liquid paint sealant. It washed off nice and clean, didn't leave any residue. It was very easy to wash off. And as we would expect from a foam that works properly, it removed the non-bonded contaminants. Pretty much removed all the bug guts and the bird droppings that were here. Alright, so let me go ahead and get our bucket set up, and we'll see what kind of foaming ability the Masterson has and how it performs in a hand wash. Okay, so we're going to put 3 ounces in our bucket here. The viscosity of this is I would say a mild viscous type of consistency. It has, I don't know, a cherry fruity-ish type of smell to it. It's not as viscous as I would have expected it to be at the dilution ratio on the back, which is 1 ounce per 5 gallons of water. And it doesn't really sit on the bottom. It's kind of dissipating. As I go ahead and put that in there, I'm going to agitate just to get the shot glass clean here. And just from the initial hand mix here, there's a little bit of lubrication in the water, not a lot. Let's go ahead and get the pressure washer, see what kind of foam this will make. Okay, so there's a mixture of medium and small density foam cells here. They're starting to dissipate very rapidly. I don't know if the camera can see that. There's a mild slickness to the water, not as much as I would have hoped, but there is some slickness there. So I'm going to go ahead and get our wash mediums, and we'll go ahead and hand wash this car and see what it does. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give you my thoughts on the Masterson's car wash here at the end of the video. I think as a foam, it's middle of the road at best. And I think as a hand wash, it's a little less than middle of the road. I was not impressed with the slickness that it had in it, nor was I impressed with how durable the foam was when it was actually going on the car. It did clean the car, remove the sap that was on there like it should have, but I think at best this is going to be about a 4.5 on a scale of 1 to 10. It's definitely not in the category or the caliber of the Chemical Guys car soaps for sure. So I'm going to say it's around a 4.5, which puts it in low middle of the road. So I hope this video was helpful. If you are interested in trying it out, I will have a link in the description box to Amazon where I purchased the Masterson's car wash, and I will see you guys on the next video.